What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video. First off, I want to just say sorry guys for the lack of content today. Sick kids, if you're a parent, you know how that be. It's a wild time. You guys know YouTube is a side gig for me, right? I do this on the side. My real IT job had to take a full day off for the last 2 days. And now, you know, this gets affected as well. Everything to do with your kids, man. When your kids are suffering, you got to take everything off and focus on them. Luckily, they're asleep right now, so I'm back at this. I finally reached level 55. So I want to talk about the power increase without the stat stream. We'll do the stat stream together as well, 200 characters, see how far we can get with it. This is the pay-to-win account, by the way, just so you guys are aware, the Dolphin account. We're also going to look at how much stamina spent to get to level 55 and whether it's worth it. Now, a couple things I want to talk about real quick. For my free-to-play account, I am not rushing to 55 whatsoever. On my free-to-play account, I'm focusing on a couple things. Number one, the brand new characters that are coming out, the gold ones. I'm actually going to do a lot of the weapon quests instead, so I can get better drops, more gil, etc. Right? I'm not in a rush to get to 55 on my free-to-play, and I believe you guys should do kind of the same thing if you're free-to-play. I know a lot of the whales have obviously pushed through and got to the end of it, and one of the reasons why you don't want to rush is because literally in 2 days, guys, you're gonna have the character growth campaign, which is coming out. If you guys can see here, the October schedule, part 2. Training quest experience points are going to be gained. There's going to be 20% increase, and training quest experience rewards are going to be 20% increase as well too. So save yourself some stamina. So let's talk about that first. How much stamina did it take for me to get to this point? So I literally just right now hit 55, okay, on 3 of my characters. So let's go back. There's actually a really good way to tell how much stamina it took overall. Now, this is going to differ person to person because on my pay-to-win account, I obviously bought the stamina that was available, right? So this is the only spending I've done right now is I bought the $24.99 pack, which gave me the 2 gacha tickets, the 5 stars and 3,000 crystals. And I took those crystals, I'll show you guys real quick, and I went ahead and bought this, right? So this is what I purchased right there, the 300 times 3, and I purchased this here at $24.99 to get these so I can do, I was completely out of stamina, okay? So the question becomes, how much stamina did it take? How do I track that? Well, here it is right here, guys. In the campaign section, you can actually see how much stamina you use. So you guys can see here, I use 6,000 stamina. The next up is going to be 10,000. So you can kind of check. Overall, the stamina used was 6,840. Okay, that took me from level 50 to level 55. Now, as a free-to-play, if you're out of stamina, you can only imagine how much this could provide you with other utility outside of leveling. Okay, so like weapons, the premium quests are currently right now more drops. So there's a lot of different things that are being offered to you by completing the actual character time with the existing other solo content or co-op content. So as a free-to-play, guys, my recommendation is 2 things. Number one, continue with the event. Some of you are obviously very upset at the critical threat drop rate for gold. Characters do not affect this, remember that, but I still think it's worthwhile to at least do your dailies and complete this at the very least, right? You'll get yourself these for sure. Now, this one here, obtain 200 gold draw tickets. Someone actually mentioned this. If you guys maintain 200 every day and just scrape over, this is an automatic finish. So try to keep 200 in your repertoire the entire time, and this will be completed right away, and you won't even have to worry about doing that. Okay, so this is a very important one here. But yeah, somebody has mentioned this in my comments, so shout out to you. If you have 200 draw tickets, gold ones available every day, this will be a complete, and you'll get 200 every single day without even having to spend stamina on it. Okay, so keep that in mind. So a lot of people are going to spend doing this. The second thing a lot of people are going to spend, of course, like I mentioned, is going to be doing the solo content and completing what they need to complete in regards to weapons, premium weapons, and the weapon quest, right? Or synthesis quest even. It doesn't matter, really, all these 3. The training quests are going to be something that's going to just take time, and you'll do it whenever you're ready. So if you have 6,800 stamina to spend, feel free to do that. It's going to give or take more or less depending on your luck with characters. I had horrible luck with characters, just so you guys are aware, okay? So let's go in here and talk a little bit about the actual increase in power, okay? So when I started this, okay, this specific team here, I had 165k, I believe. So it gave me a 5,000 increase in total power, okay? So that's what level 50 to 55 gave me. Realistically, not much, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. That's essentially what I was given when I completed this. Now, if I go to growth though, and let's just try to see as far as we can get on a stream with somebody here, right? Let's just do Cloud maybe. So let me go back here. Now that we've unlocked Cloud's 55 level 1, I'll focus here. All right. So here you guys can see unlocked. Let's just see how far I can get here in terms of power. So there's 2 nodes there. So I believe Cloud was what, 60? Let me go back for a sec. I think he was 66K, right? I believe Cloud, that's what we had him at. Go back, solo party. Yeah, he was 66K. So again, 66K. Let's see what the growth does. Just so you guys can kind of wager whether it's worth it right now versus getting yourself weapons. I can almost assure you, most likely, weapons are going to probably do more for you in terms of completion. So you guys can see I already can't do that one. I can't do that one. Okay, let's go up here. We can get these ones done. I believe I have vouchers I can switch for Cloud's for Cloud as well. So there's that. Cross slash is going to require. So how much do I need? 30, 25. That's 55 plus 30. So that's 85. I need 85 to complete. And if I go up one more slot, does that stop here? It does. Okay, so here we go. So I need 85. I don't think I have 80. Oh, here we go. I can just do this. Purchase pack. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. There we go. This way I can complete it and show you guys the full power. So that's perfect. That worked out well. There we go. Level up. Remember, this is the pay to win account, guys. This is my Dolphin account that I spent $485 on now total. Okay. I think that pretty much completes that. I'm not going to finish up Blade Beam. I think it'll boost my power just a little bit, but here, it's done, okay? So 66K versus where we're at now. So now if you look here, this is going to be level 60, right? It's going to boost up to even further. And I think this is where it stops because it doesn't go any further. There's no other lines here. The other time you actually get to see the line. So let's go back here and look at the party. So he was at 66K starting. He's at 69K now. So total from level 50 with the stat stream, roughly getting about 6K in DPS, right? Because remember, he had about 62, I believe, starting. Or 60, no, 60, so yeah, 64 in starting. 64 starting, and then with the stat stream at level 55, he went up by roughly about 5K. 5K-ish. So in total, 5K, 5K, 5K. So that's total 15K CP bonus, and that's going to most likely come from your HP, which is probably the biggest contributor, some magic attack, depending on the user, or heal, and then obviously physical attack, and then your limit break as well. Okay, so there you guys go. So my recommendation for you is as follows. If you're free to play player, guys, do not rush. I'm absolutely not rushing whatsoever on my main account. Oh, sorry, on my free to play account. I'm going to use my stamina wisely and take advantage of the cactuars. Now, in 2 days, if you guys want to save your stamina for the 20% bonus, you can shave off 20% of that extra stamina usage on the EXP that you're planning to get, right? Obviously, because they're giving you 20% more EXP. So with a little bit of luck and that 20% bonus, you might be able to push with probably, what's 20% of 6,000? So it's going to be about 3, 6. Let's just say 1,200 less stamina. So let's just say you're going to be able to do it in if you have, you know, normal luck like I did, in like 5,000 stamina, maybe a little more, right? So waiting for 2 more days is definitely going to be more lucrative in that regard. So as a free-to-play player, guys, honestly, don't rush. I think do what you think is best for your account. For me personally right now, on this account, this is the main Dolphin account, EXP was the fastest thing for me to get. The rest now I can focus on obviously doing my premium quests and weapon quests to get some more uncaps on some of the weapons that I'm going for. For my free-to-play account, 110%, it's going to be focused on getting Sephiroth event done into completion, making sure that I have all my weapons completed, and don't rush to 55, because quite honestly, that 5,000 a pop extra bonus in CP really isn't doing much for my free-to-play account personally, because I'm actually trying to hold back my CP to finish content in order to help you guys. But if you are taking this more of like, what's the highest CP I can get as a free-to-play, then obviously getting to 55 will help. But keep in mind also, you're going to need to get yourself character shards, so you're probably going to be farming that instead of weapons, and you're going to need to get yourself some of the pieces that you're going to need to go up that stat stream as well. So do what's best for your account, but my suggestion, guys, to reach to 55, wait till October 15th, wait for the 20%, and then start going to 55 then. For right now, focus on premium quest, weapon quest, and even character shard quest right now. Probably more important if you plan to do the 55 thing and go up that stat stream to get the most you can out of the stats in that area, right? All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was insightful. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one.